Ladies and gentlemen, as promised, we continue. This event may be among the last of each year's busy Aspen agenda, but it is only the first step in inducting a new generation of Aspen Fellows in the generous but selective Aspen Romania community. We are here to take people from success to significance is a motto of the Aspen Institute leadership programs. Please welcome Mr. Florin Pogonaru, Aspen Romania board member, Ms. Cătălina Rață, Leadership Programs Manager, and Ms. Elisabeta Dinu, Leadership Programs Officer, for the Diploma ceremony of the 2016 generation of the Young Leaders Program.
Doamnelor și domnilor, sunt deosebit de bucuros și onorat să prezint și anul acesta generația de Young Leaders. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am proud and honored to present also this year the generation of Young Leaders. I am also proud that I am the father of one of the young leaders of one of the first generation. And you know, in time things are changing. I became the father of a young leader, and I am very proud here to be the father of one of your colleagues. I think the metaphor of this evening was the metaphor of Mr. Günther Kriechbaum, which was about compare the pictures. Compare the pictures and see the difference. I would add to this, compare the pictures and see the consistency. When you are looking at the pictures of the young leaders, young Aspen leaders, you will be impressive of the consistency of the pictures after 10 years. After 10 years, we have 196 leaders. We had ministers, not yet a prime minister, probably will follow these days. We never know. But that's the easy part. The difficult part was to have this consistency of quality. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to congratulate the young leaders of this year. And I will start with Monica Anastase. Vlad Bauer. Emanuel Beteringhe.
Mersi frumos.
Madalina Botoroagă.
Mulțumesc mult de tot.
Vlad Ciobanu. Felicitări. Mult succes în continuare. Andra Ciuraru. Răzvan Crișan. Angel Damian. Nicoleta Deliu. Bianca Dragomir. Catrinel Frățean. Andrei Georgescu. Augustin Gianu. Enico Lațico. Claudiu Năsui. Ioana Sândescu. Alex Trăilă. Loredana Urzică. Și, bineînțeles, Claudia Pedersen. Nu au putut fi prezenți Mariam Cikhalze, Georgia, Ozal Hopi, Macedonia și Victor Mihailov, Bulgaria. Și acum, speech-ul din partea voastră.
Thank you very much. Tonight we will actually be having two speeches because we really want to promote gender parity, so we'll be having a male speaker and a female speaker. And just for everybody to understand how dear we hold parity, the two of us are actually called Claudia and Claudiu, so it's going to be hard to find any more parity than here tonight. Another fun fact about our generation, as some of you already know, we have been voted to speak to you tonight, and the one who actually tallied the votes and did the counting is Claudia. So it's a huge coincidence that she won, and I can't help but ask myself what the results of yesterday's national vote would have been had she been the one doing the counting. Anyway, I wish to deeply thank the Aspen Institute and all of its sponsors for the wonderful experience that this seminar has been. We've been through 3 very enriching modules. We've had heated discussions. We've debated current events and deep philosophical issues. We've had also a lot of fun. And even though all of this, every generation passes through this, we realize that this is not really necessarily the purpose of the Aspen Institute. This is not your purpose. The genuine purpose of the Institute is to build a community, is to do this, is to have a community of like-minded individuals who uphold a common set of values, a common set of goals, and who generally fight for what has been dubbed the good society. Unfortunately, events of 2016 in Romania and elsewhere around the world show us how far we are from having the ideal of the good society. It's ironical that I speak to you tonight because I have not necessarily lost faith in the good society, but I think it's an unreachable goal, at least for me and for you or for future generations. But that is why I am deeply thankful to have been a part of the Aspen community this year in particular, because it is essentially in this year in which I had lost faith that I have regained it through the seminar. In a seminar in which we were taught not necessarily that a good society is a destination to go to, but it might also be a road to be traveled. And it's a road to be traveled not just by us, but by future generations as well. It's a road to be traveled every time we uphold values, every time we defend our ideals, every time we state our creed. And it's a general way of defending society against the perceived injustices and the perceived problems that it still has. I wish thus to thank everybody, to thank the Aspen community for having us, and I'm going to yield the floor to Claudia. Thank you very much.
Good evening. I voted yesterday. There were a lot of women on the candidates list yesterday, and I was encouraged to recognize several names of women I know coming either from the private and the civil society sectors. Having strong women politician models proves we may be heading towards an equitable society, one that acknowledges equal rights to both men and women to have an active role in the Romanian politics. However, only 29% of candidates were women in the recent elections, with 28 of candidates having run for the deputy chamber and 32 having run for the Senate. During the entire campaigning period, we had no public data specifying how many eligible positions for women were actually assigned by the parties. And I take this opportunity to point out that we need to be aware about the difference between how many women are proposed on the lists and how many of them actually are elected. The mandate percentage of women in our parliament has been stagnating for the last 16 years to 10%. At the EU level, we are on the 27th position out of 32 when it comes to women representation in the national parliaments. This is not just about empowering women to take on political careers. Equal gender representation in the parliament opens up a platform for issues we all care about, but that may not be high enough on the political agenda. This platform should be reflective of us as employees or employers, as mothers or daughters, as breadwinners and nurture givers. The Aspen community knows this and acts accordingly. Almost half of the Aspen alumni and fellows are women, and we are proud to learn about their professional path, be them in corporations and civil society organizations, politics, or academia. Their leadership roles are not random, nor easily earned. They are the result of challenging the status quo, an attitude ever present among Aspen groups, including ours. We negotiated and debated every step of our journey, from Socratic seminars to outdoor exercises, from community projects to leisure events. It was not always comfortable, but we trusted each other, regardless of gender, age, and background. Earlier this year, during one of our outdoor exercises, our group was challenged to capture, earn, exchange, and even fight for some flags. At the end of this program, it is now time to pass on the flag to future generations with high potential and who have a vision and a plan about how to make our society better. It is our collective responsibility to seek for such valuable men and women, to mentor and coach them, to encourage and support them, to step into their deserved roles, and furthermore, to allow space for them to do their jobs. Tapping into an extended network of men and women who are thinkers and doers is the strength of this community. I invite all of you to seek our partnership and join our efforts into advancing projects we all care about. In closing, the 10th not so special, YLP 2016 generation, wishes to thank Aspen Institute Romania for the trust and investment given to its participants, regardless of gender and nationality. A special recognition goes to the work of the Aspen Romania team for making all this possible. Thank you.